I'll demonstrate everything before we get into it. So no worries. I'll try to give some modifications. The Bulgarian split squats are a difficult movement. So if that is something that you try and you're like, I can't do that, I'll show you a modification. Everyone will need like a chair or a bench today, or like a cooler or something that's like about knee height. Uh, you'll need, a couch. Like Tanya, you can use that couch, like I said. Um, Katie May, that's perfect. Christina, that's great. Although you're not going to be able to do those bench dips, so um, I really do have to figure out a good tricep. Can you do push-ups off of the wall? Do your wrists allow that? Okay, so what I want you to do is make a diamond shape with your hand and do push-ups like this on the wall. So it's called a diamond push-up, but it really focuses on your triceps. And if that feels bad, let me know. It's okay. Yeah, give that a try, and then we'll go from there. Ralph, good to see you. Michael, welcome back. You crushed it the other day. That was great. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Kelly's daughter. So, all right, it's 9 a.m. So we're going to start just because today's kind of a longer workout. Everyone, welcome Tania Elizabeth. Everyone knows her as our fiddle player extraordinaire.
Hey guys.
Tanya, looks like we got about 13 people in. And maybe we've got some other people who are, yeah. So we got 2 people who are non-video participants. That's fine. Today's workout gonna be a little bit challenging because it does require you to have a piece of equipment. I'm gonna be using this box here for the Bulgarian split squats and the bench dips. These movements are challenging. So for the Bulgarian split squats, remember this is a movement that's a little bit challenging because of the technique, right? You want to make sure that you're at least, I would say, a thigh's length away from the box. One foot's going to be up on the box. And when you lower, you don't want to lower over your front foot. You really want to try to lower so that your knee is staying behind your toe. So you should be able to see your toe when you go down. And the lower you get, the harder this exercise is, right? So that's 1 rep each. Every time you go down, that's going to be 1 rep. You're going to do 5 on each leg. Okay, so the burpee broad jump. Oh, by the way, modification on the Bulgarian split squat. If that does not feel good, just do a lunge. Just do 10 lunge steps. So 5 on each side, and that'll be fine. The burpee broad jumps. It's exactly like it sounds. You're going to do a burpee, and then you're just going to jump forward, and then you're going to turn around. Burpee, jump forward, and you're going to do 5 of those. That is also it's tough. I'm not going to lie. Today's workouts, you're going to feel it. Bench dips, again, using your piece of equipment. You're just going to dangle your butt off. The closer your feet are to the box, the easier the bench dip is, but you're just dipping down, right? So then the further your feet are, the harder it gets. You're doing 10 of those. If you do not have a piece of equipment, you can do this on the ground, fingers pointed towards your butt, lift your butt up, and you're just going to lower and back up. And again, the further your feet get away, the harder it is. Your range of motion is a lot more shallow that way, so it's not going to be quite the same, but that's working your triceps. Burpees are working your triceps and your cardio, core, everything. The broad jumps, obviously your explosive power out of your legs. The Bulgarian split squats, that is a major rump pump. That's a butt workout like crazy. So keep that in mind. You're going to be sore from those if you've never done them before, especially if we're going to be doing this for 20 minutes. Keep the pace at a level you think you're able to do this. It's a 20-minute AMRAP. There are no breaks built in. You have to fill in those breaks yourself. So keep that in mind. And if everyone has their water, make sure you're drinking water through all of this. Make sure you're breathing, especially during these Bulgarian split squats. What happens when you get fatigued during a Bulgarian split squat is you're going to lose your balance. Before you start losing your balance, take mini rests, right? Take your foot off. If you can't get through all 5 reps on one leg, take your foot off, take a breather, pop that foot back on. Jennifer, that's great. So she's using a desk to help herself keep her balance. Once you get more comfortable with this, you can, not use your desk or your wall. Again, use your wall, use your desk, use another chair for balance. That's the challenging movement. The bench dips. If you have a pain in your shoulder or anything like that, lower less, right? Don't go as deep into those bench dips. If you have full range of motion, try to go as deep as you can, because what you're really doing is you're getting that flexibility in your shoulders as well as working your triceps when you get deep into those bench dips. Christina, you gonna try one? All right. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. It's a lot of pressure on your wrists. All right. Tanya, do you have any questions?
Way too many. I will just
Go ahead and ask, because I'm sure if you have questions, other people do too.
no, I mean, it's more like I doubt my ability to do this.
I do not. You're gonna crush it. I know you are. You're plenty fit. Trust me.
I will try.
It's so good to see your face, by the way.
I know, it's so good to see your face too.
My God, I miss my touring family so much. But soon we'll be back.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna start a little bit of music. Tanya, don't be offended. This is like, music that we can't. We there's just crazy licensing laws that don't allow us to play.
I can't wait to hear what this is.
Popular music. So keep that in mind. And if everyone's ready, please just give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up all around. All right. Here we go. We're going to start with the 10-second countdown. 9, 3, 2, 1. Let's get those Bulgarian split squats. Nice, Tanya.
What are we supposed to do with our hands?
Use them for balance. So make sure you can see your toe, Tanya.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. Nice. Very good, everyone. Those burpee broad jumps are looking great. That's a tough movement. It'll get you. And Tanya, like I said, you don't have space. Just do an extra high jump out of the burpee.
Okay.
Like as high as you can jump. That's really what we're working on. Looking so good. Go for it, Tanya.
Okay. I was waiting for you to demonstrate because I have no idea how to start.
Oh, yeah. So a burpee. Go jump.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. And jump straight up. There you go. Yeah, oh, you've got space to jump forward too.
I think so.
Yep. Perfect. Go 5 of those. Nice, Christina. Sarah, great. Awesome. Try to get deeper into those if you can, Sarah. There we go. Eileen, nice. Deacon Tiffany, synchro burpee broad jumps, really nice. Feeling it, Tanya? Yes.
I'm so out of shape. This is hilarious.
It's great. You're here though, and that's great.
Trying to figure out, am I supposed to go back to the other one?
Yep, and you just start, go to the bench dips. Yep. Did you do the bench dips?
No.
Yep, 10 bench dips. Nice, Diana. Michael, those look really good, really good. Ralph and family, awesome to see everyone working out together. Look at those broad jumps, nice. Keep going, y'all. We're 3 minutes down, 17 to go. That went by so fast. Sarah looking good on those broad jumps. Try to get deep into that jump. There we go. Nice. Eileen looking great. Diana, that's an awesome depth in those tricep dips, those bench dips. I can't see where your feet are. If it's too easy, kick your feet out even more. There we go. Good job, Tanya. Keep at it. Hop in here with you guys for a few rounds. Nice, Tanya. You got it. You can do those push-ups from your knees too, from the bottom of that burpee.
I probably could.
If it gets tough. Yo, we are 5 minutes down, 15 more to go. Everyone's looking great. Keeping a nice pace. Eileen, you're rocking it over there. Don't forget, take a break when you need it. There's none programmed in, so you really have to take a break when you need it. Nice, Diana. Diana, you got those triceps from hell. You guys you're mega strong in those. It's awesome. Michael, nice. Katie Mae, those look great. That's awesome. Nice, Tanya. That's a movement. You're really good at those. Very nice, everyone. Looking so strong. Jennifer, that is such a good depth in those split squats. Amazing. Perfect technique. Perfect. Sarah, awesome depth on those as well. Very nice. Remember, you're working those core stabilizers when you're doing these single leg workouts. So it's working not just your legs, but a lot of your core as well. Nice, Diana. Keep at it. Try to get higher jump out of that. Explosive. Boom. There it is. If the jump is getting too much, just switch to a regular burpee because it is a high impact landing when you do a broad jump. So if you're starting to feel a little bit of pain anywhere, remember, scale it down, do a modified version. But right now, you guys are looking so strong, it's not going to be an issue, I can tell. Andrea, it's 5 on each leg. I think you're doing more than that. Sarah, I think you're strong enough to kick those feet out even more. There we go. Nice. Nice. Jennifer, you too. Kick those feet out a little bit more. You're plenty strong. Tanya, you are still crushing it over there. I don't think you've stopped yet. Michael, nice. Keep your eye in one place. If you're losing your balance, try to find an inanimate object that's not moving. It'll help you stay balanced. Remember with these split squats, keep your hips square. You don't want to be shifting to the side that you're squatting on. Your hips should be facing forward the whole time. All right, Diana, nice and wide split squats. Those are tough. The Wozniacki family is crushing it. So strong. I know Ralph's strong. I see him on my my Whoop strap. He's beating the numbers a lot of the time. So good, y'all. We're at the 11.5-minute mark. You only have 11 minutes and 15 seconds left, and we'll be done with this workout. Good job, Michael. Boom. Explosive. Nice. Nice, Christina. If your thighs were sore, they're going to be sore again. That's okay. You're working out that lactic acid. It actually might get a little better after today. Nice, Katie May. I think you can kick your feet out a little bit more as well, Katie May. You're looking too strong for those closed feet. There we go. I try to get deeper. Nice, very nice. Deacon Tiffany, you guys are always looking so strong, and I love that you guys try to keep pace together. It's great. Tanya, crushing it.
Only for you would I do something like this.
Yes. Is it hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. You're doing great though. Tanya's doing a great little modification that helps. If these split squats are getting difficult, use your arms against your leg. Very good. It will help you get out of the split squat a little bit easier. Nice. Under 10 minutes, over halfway done, y'all. Keep pushing. I'm gonna hop in there. I'm gonna do a couple rounds myself.
Did you already do your workout today?
Today's a rest day for me.
You look like a frog. That's super impressive.
Nice, Tanya. Yo, we only have 8 minutes left on the tail end of this workout. Everyone's looking so strong still. Christina, how you feeling? Nice. Good job, Sarah. That was awesome. That was a good depth on those jump squats, or those broad jumps. There we go, Jennifer. Kick those feet out a little bit more. You're making those look too easy. I made you collapse on the ground. I'm sorry. Nice, Eileen. Kelly, how you doing over there? Thanks for joining us. Kelly, if those are a little bit difficult, I would suggest holding on to something to balance yourself. And it also helps you kind of get up as well, get up out of the squat. But those actually look really good, nice and controlled. There you go. Pace is all you need. Nice, Christina. Come on, Tania. There we go.
I know I'm not doing that right. I know I'm doing it wrong.
You're doing it just right. Those look great. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that's great. That's great.
I know that too.
No, that really is. That's all you need to do. It's just working on that explosive power out of the burpee.
Yeah, I just don't understand.
You forgot the bench dips, Tanya.
You landed in like
Yeah,
completely.
have a little bit of practice. You forgot your bench dips.
Did I?
Yeah. Tanya's trying to cheat over here, y'all. We can't let that happen. Nice, Diana. Take a little breather. Not too long, though. We're on our last 5 minutes here. Nice, Michael. Looks like you're pushing real hard out of those broad jumps. That's great. Good job, Jennifer. Like to see those feet out. Nice. Ralph, family, love it. I like your daughter who just looks like she's dancing with the music. It's great. But I know she's doing some air squats. That's good. Sarah, nice. Feet are getting further and further away. Very nice. Good job, Andrea. Under 5 minutes. Keep pushing. Feeling it, Diana? Yeah, nice. Nice, Sarah. That's great depth. Great depth in those split squats. That's great. Deke and Tiffany. I see Tiffany, but I don't see Deke. I assume he's down on the ground. Okay. He's doing his split squats or his dips. There we go. Nice. Nice, Sarah. Try to link those two together. Try to come out of that burpee straight into that broad jump. There it is. Boom. Working on that explosive push out of there. Under 4 minutes, y'all. Almost done. Keep pushing hard. Take a break when you need. Drink your water. So inspired right now. It's my rest day, but after watching y'all, I'm going to have to work out today. If your shoulder hurts, Tiffany, make sure you're not straining something. Just go a little more shallow on the dips if you have to. Deke, you've got that look of I don't want to do this anymore on your face. Put that smile on your face. It'll help you get through these last 3 minutes. Nice, Tanya. Get that cushion out of the way. I don't need that cushion. Nice, Katie May. Andrea, keep pushing. You got this. Jennifer with the extra deep split squat. Knee to the ground. That's some good flexibility, hip mobility. That's awesome. Christina, those are great looking lunges too. Knee to the ground. That's perfect. You're going to get a crazy burn out of those. Nice, Michael. Nice. Yeah, just be a little bit careful because I see your knee kind of caving inwards. You want to make sure it doesn't go too far. You can strain your knee if you do, all right? Yeah, just slow down the pace and work on that descent. See if you can keep your front leg nice and straight. Hold on to the wall next to you if you need to. It'll help you. Under 2 minutes left, everyone. Nice, Tanya. Those are, see, that's actually, you're starting to get the broad jump portion out of that. Yeah, that's it. That's the work. That's the movement. Now you just need to push even harder out into that jump, and you can just jump straight up if you want. Yeah, perfect. Nice, Diana. Woo! Y'all, we're coming up on our last minute of work. I want to see you guys finish out your round and try to get a little bit further into that next round. We've got under a minute left. Keep pushing. You can do anything for a minute. Nice, everyone. Come on, come on. Keep pushing. No more breaks, y'all. Last 30 seconds coming up. No more breaks. Push through the end. 30 seconds left. Sarah doing those full burpees from the toes. Nice. Woo! 20 seconds. Nice, Katie May. Keep pushing. Wozniacki family, you guys are looking great. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is it. Oh my God. Crush.
No, you didn't.
You guys did an amazing job. Wow. Everyone, you can unmute yourself if you'd like, and we can have a little stretch. Tanya, you're good at stretches. What do you recommend for some stretches for these muscle groups that we just did? Let's go through a little like 5-10 minute stretch with you.
Oh gosh.
You can make anything up, really. Like, remember we used our quads, we used our glutes, chest in the burpees, triceps, dominant.
Yeah.
And that's it. So triceps, a little bit of chest, quads, glutes. What's some good stretches?
Well, probably a simple forward bend to start would probably not be bad.
All right.
Let's do it. Come on, let's follow Tanya.
Do a nice forward bend.
What do you have to do? Up to 5. Oh, Charlie.
Tanya, is this the longest you've gone without performing?
Oh, for sure. For sure. And for you too, right?
Since you were how old though? I mean, you started a lot earlier than I did.
Well, I mean, playing gigs since I was 9.
Yeah. And you've never taken this long of a break, have you, since 9?
Oh, no, never. Nothing like this. Should we sit down on the ground?
Sure.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
We could bring one leg to the side and do a forward fold like that.
All right. One leg in, one leg out. Forward
Yeah.
fold. Tanya, so I don't know if everyone here knows your kind of your music history. You started when you were 3 or 4?
3, yeah.
3.
Yeah, I never.
Kind of wild.
I thought everybody played. I didn't realize that everybody didn't play.
Yeah, as a 3-year-old, you would think that.
Yeah.
And you were
I had
classically trained as well.
Yeah.
Which legs? And when did you make that jump into the non-classical world of fiddling?
Pretty early because we moved around a lot and my mom was just looking for a good teacher. It didn't matter what kind of music they were teaching. And so probably by the time I was 7, I was doing all sorts of extra pop stuff and got into the fiddle stuff when I was about 9.
So it's from 3 to 9, so 6 years you were playing classical, and then 9 on you went into that world of.
Yeah, I kept taking classical lessons, but I'm trying to think how I suppose we could do it standing, this kind of a stretch to stretch everything out in here.
We could do pigeon, right?
We could do pigeon. Everybody has to make sure that they flex their foot really strongly.
Well, let's do the standing one.
Your knee.
So bring you over and just kind of bend over. Hold on to something if you need. Yeah. So and this was all in Canada, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah,
you lived in Canada till when?
Kind of until I was like 22. I didn't have a place for 5 years. I just put my stuff in storage while the Ducks were touring. So
yeah. So tell us a little bit about your Ducks years.
When I was 18, I moved from Victoria, British Columbia to Winnipeg, Manitoba to co-found the Ducks, which was an eclectic folk band. And everyone else was from Winnipeg except for me. And we lived there. Well, I lived there for a few years and then I couldn't take the winters. It was like -40 for weeks on end and I just couldn't do it. So eventually I ended up in Nashville.
Well, and that you were with the Ducks when you met the AVETTs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We used to run there at festivals all the time.
Yeah.
So you guys did the festival circuit together, more or less. That's how you guys came across each other.
Yeah, I remember a few really notable festivals in the very early days, even before you.
Oh yeah, I mean, I remember the first time we met. God, what festival? I forget the name of that festival.
It was like, right? Was it in New York State?
I don't even remember what state it was in. It was that one festival was in that barn. Maybe
I just always remember watching you push this giant bling box up onto the stage as if you were like crew. And I was like, what about his fingers? What's gonna happen? Like, I was like, this is terrible for his fingers. And I was so worried for you. But that was
as you know, everyone was crew in the AVETT brothers in those early days.
Yeah, I mean in the Ducks too, but you guys had a lot more gear. We were really
but I think when we first met, we were still a team of 6.
Yeah.
Because it was or 7, right? No, it was 6 because it was Dane and Justin, me and the brothers and Bob.
Yeah.
6 of us.
All
I
in
can't
one.
believe those days still. It kind of blows my mind that we toured as much as we did, played as big a shows as we did with just the 6 of us. And I think I was playing on only like 4 or 5 songs at that time.
Really?
Yeah, I was playing on like, Go to Sleep and Salina, and some days those didn't even work. But the rest of the time I was guitar teching or banjo teching.
No way. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's how all bands start, right?
What's that?
We've all been there. Everyone who's in a band has done that, like taking on the role of everything.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We had 2 people in our band that didn't even have driver's licenses. So the three of us did a lot more of the driving, but it was all right.
Oh my God. So what year did you join the AVETTs? Because I always forget, because it feels like you've been with us forever, but it has been like 6, 7 years, 8, 9 years.
It's been like 7, I think now. It'll be 7 on Halloween. That'll be like the anniversary of the Live on Letterman show.
You know what's really funny? I rarely tell anyone this. Actually, I don't think I've ever told anyone this before. Tania joined the AVETTs, and I was like, oh, thank God. Because all of a sudden I didn't have to fill all this space, right? That was like mid to high register. But the problem was nothing was ever written out. And Tanya and I, still to this day, we've been playing together so long now. We'll play in unison inadvertently for way too long. And we're trying to get away from each other, but we're just instinctually following each other around. So if you ever watch us on stage and we just start bust out laughing, it's because we're just constantly playing the same notes, not
Trying to get away
trying
from
to
each
harmonize with one another. Because I mean, yeah, we call each other our string brother and sister on stage because we really do like we understand and know each other so well now. We think we know where each of us are going to go, so we guess which harmony we're going to go for, but we both are thinking that same thing and we both go to the same note instead of going into harmony.
And it'll be like a really weird note because it'll be like, oh, that one's so weird that he definitely won't pick
Definitely
that one.
won't do that one. No, yeah. Tanya
And
brought
then,
the weird notes.
and then it's just this really loud, weird note coming from
Right,
both of us.
which doesn't sound like a harmony at that point. It just sounds like a weird note.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tanya, really, you took a lot of the like, a lot of work off of my plate. And
You guys
you were doing a lot.
what's that?
You write out the string section in general, and then you decide like who's violin, or you're just like going off of memory.
Yeah. Well, just making it up as we go along a lot of the time.
It's all made up on the fly with this, except for, you'll see us bring the music stand out. Tanya insists that we memorize those parts, and I'm like, but why?
But I only
play music.
I memorize myself, so
Yeah, I'm like, but we get to play music off of sheet music like the classical days. This is so nice. We can memorize it, but I still want to have that music up there.
Hey, Tanya.
Yeah.
I have great respect for you avoiding stomping on Joe's glasses with your high heels when he thrashes them on his face floor in front of you.
I'm always aware, like I'll look over at him and I'll be like, oh, okay, where are they? Yeah, I wouldn't want to be responsible for stepping on that.
Oh, it's okay. I've stepped on them. Everyone knows.
I know you wouldn't be mad at me. It would be more I would be mad at me.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know if you guys can tell, but Tanya and I kind of go off into our own little world on stage, and we just kind of have our inside jokes, and we have way too much fun. Everyone, the beautiful thing about the AVETT community is you're so forgiving of our mistakes, and we make plenty, mostly me, but we really do. I don't know. I know I'm speaking for Tanya here too, but we miss seeing everyone out there and just miss being out on the road. Ralph, you asked about the crew guys. Everyone seems to be doing well. CARV just went in the black, and so we're hopefully going to be able to start sending checks out to our crew guys really soon. We're still trying to get a little bit more of our subscribership up before we can do that, but every single time everyone shows up, it's so great. We're gonna hopefully help the guys out sooner than later. And thanks for asking about that too. I've been concerned about them. I've been really concerned about everyone just because it's a difficult time for musicians and across the board. We've got a lot of friends who are musicians who are in the same boat as us, and I don't know. I find myself thinking about them and just kind of shooting them a message like, "Hey, how are you doing today?" Tanya does that with me a lot. She'll just send me a note. How's today? Like, it's good to check up on one another and just make sure everyone's not just doing okay physically, but doing okay mentally, because this has been a very mentally straining time, emotionally straining time for the music industry. And I know personally that the working out with you guys and working out at my gym with the only community that I'm allowed to have has been so amazing and kind of keeps my head in the right place.
Yeah.
I really look forward to these live videos a lot, just because they're a chance for me to hang out with people again in a weird time when we can't hang out with people. But I do, I have to say thank you so much for being here every week, now twice a week. And for being here for yoga. And Tanya is going to fill in on yoga when Lisa can't can't do it sometimes. So hopefully that you guys will all join when that happens. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much, Tanya.
Thanks for having me.
I
I
hope
needed
it wasn't too tough.
that. We'll find out tomorrow, right?
Yeah, there you go. Everyone, make sure you drink a lot of water today. These are new movements for some of you. Maybe they weren't easy. The workouts are gonna get more challenging now because everyone is starting to get more confident. It's so great to see people moving up in their fitness level. You know, like everyone's getting better at these burpees and push-ups and stuff. And like you may not notice it because it's so gradual for you, but I see it every week and I'm like, oh yes, you guys are going full depth on those push-ups now, trying them from your toes. And it's so great to see. So thank you everyone for being here. Thank you, Tanya, for joining us. This was so much fun. Miss you, love you, hope to see you and play with you again very soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Love you, brother.
Everyone, see you on
Thank
Sunday
you.
for yoga.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.